Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 as the immortal and very nuke-happy Incas. Obviously, I'm not doing very precision strikes with my nukes, and I am certainly causing some collateral damage, caused some other people to declare war on me in response. In particular, messed up a relationship with Kabul, and that definitely sucks. But ultimately, we're going to be okay. Jean, or Janie over here, is weakened, and we'll probably pick it up on the way over to Gao. Now, with that in mind, some people have said, maybe I should move these ships over for another flank on the Shanghai. I am a little concerned about just like randomly losing my ships, which would be really bad, because I really do have to build up more of a military. But it would be helpful. So let's go ahead and start to move out. Just doing partial moves with some of them at first, especially to get vision of any submarines. Missile cruisers move extraordinarily quickly, but I want to make sure not to isolate them, because that would be pretty bad news. So we made peace with Kabul after nuking them accidentally. Yeah, no longer an ally of Kabul. I'm so sorry! Ruined our relationship. You got, like, free alliance over there and things, and oh well. It would actually be interesting. They're still at war with Shanghai. If Shanghai happened to retake it, then we could re-liberate it and make friends again. Meanwhile, there's a whole lot of fallout. Right, we've got Oliver Cromwell over here. Things are still safe in Wallata. I don't think we've got anything to worry about too much. So I think we're going to keep moving Oliver Cromwell to the front. Hopefully it'll be okay. Technically that tank there, nice caravan, could actually take Cromwell. That kind of sucks. I have that extra paratrooper over here, which is supposed to be guarding my capital. Could be upgraded to an XCOM unit. Can we reach over here? No, we can't. Let's upgrade you to an XCOM unit, then you can airdrop anywhere. Do we have any other paratroopers kicking around? That's a good question. I'm happy you asked, internet person. No, we don't. We only have one paratrooper. Okay. We don't even have a pair of paratroopers. How unfortunate. We also lost a civilian unit here, I think, but I'm not too concerned with it. We're going to end the turn, see what happens. It'd be really fun if you retook Kabul. I'm sorry. I've already peaced out with Kabul. It was totally an accident. I'm sorry. Didn't realize. The nukes go pretty far. Okay. We took damage, but didn't lose anything. Right, we have our giant death robot. Modern armor, which actually we've got a regular tank, don't we? That we can upgrade to modern armor and then to a giant death robot. Jet fighter is also pretty good. I have a fighter. Did Wallata get nuked? I've taken damage everywhere. But I see fallout there. Oh, there is fallout. It's just not glowing. No? No. Fallout. So we got some. Well, everything's been damaged. Certainly we must have gotten nuked. That happened last time? I wish I could have the nuke animations on all the time and turn off the other kind of combat speed. So I think we lost our only fighter there in that nuke. Bomber. Yes. Now we still have one anti-air unit, but it's certainly on the weak side. I'm going to go ahead and hide it in the city. XCOM squad. Excellent. So we're not going to be able to take out that trade route anymore. No, there it is. So if I drop on here... Wow, cool plane, man. Plunder the trade route. Get some monies. Win-win. Alright, so we'll move the battleships first because they have the, basically the slowest movement rate. And then we'll make sure that everyone else stays bundled around them. Like that. Protect the destroyer. So we have another nuclear missile available. I could nuke Kumbi. You have an actual settler there. That's really interesting. But I think at this point we'll just save the nuke. We might use it on Gao. But we'll wait until we're ready to take something. So let's go ahead and apply some damage to some units. This one can actually attack. But I could do something like scooch forward, scooch forward. I definitely want to take this out to take out the settler unit. I think we can do this relatively safely. This highly promoted unit will probably want some cover promotion, which would be good. Should I move him? This unit still has attack? Oh yeah, he's got logistics, so he can definitely go again. And we've got this giant death robot that will probably just take the easy kill here. And should survive. Got a lot of strength. This mobile Sam, heal up in the city as much as you can. This infantry, I guess we'll leave you there. You can't be bombarded from the city. The tank may or may not be able to do something. I don't know. We'll move this worker back. And the Great General, I suppose I'll move him onto a unit just to be a little bit safer. Oh, wait, and we have all the bombers. Ah, logistics. Yes. Auto repair plus logistics combo. That's probably good. Although, honestly, that could just result in, like, way too much damage happening. Let's go and finish that guy off. There you go. That's my repeat bomber again. That's an actual SAM. So how about we don't attack that? Here's a problem. By not owning Kabul, my planes can't actually bomb Janie. Which kind of sucks. But we do have a lot of artillery. So we'll probably be okay. We can actually bomb from here. Oh, that's actually good to know. I don't think we will right now. So these bombers with extra actions, let's get you to move over to here. So Harar can bomb. Hooray, Harar. But there's not really any targets. And I don't want to nuke. And the XCOM squad. Right, can't attack this turn, because this is the turn you dropped? No. There's more than one route there? Oh, that's fantastic. Oliver Cromwell, I can't actually put you in Harar. And you don't have much in the way of movement left. If I go here, we're safe, because zones of controls and different things. I'll pull this giant death robot back to here and just provide a little bit of coverage, and then get it to heal up. We'll go ahead and move forward with the XCOM squad. Because this worker is actually safe right now. Why do you keep asking me about this infantry? You're supposed to be fortified until healed. Hopefully you'll be fine. Market is done. We do still need to keep making some money. It's very important. So we're going to get banks and stock markets up everywhere. Just because we're not really going to have much in the way of trading partners. I could still be building caravans, though. And they'd be pretty effective. You know, just for France, I suppose. Yeah, we'll keep doing that trade. We have a lot of people who might want our stuff, except they're all guarded against me, so they'll probably only give me 3 gold per. I don't think it's even worth my time figuring out. Okay, we did lose that dude, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, we lost more dudes than expected, actually. You're supposed to be building a mine over here. Please and thank you. Wallada is bouncing back, which is fine. Oliver Cromwell. Is there an airdrop I want to use? Yeah, I think I'd actually really like to take this hill. Oh, maybe I can't do that because I don't have vision. That would make some amount of sense. I would like to capture this worker. I don't think I'll have a unit around to do that. Move forward with the destroyers and battleships. Quite the navy. What do you got on there? Fighter and a bomber. Like, this was my southern defense plan as well. Boom, sink the frigate. Scooch forward with the destroyer a little bit. Is it time to nuke anything? Great general over there. Nope. I think we continue to save it. Meanwhile. Yeah, you gotta have vision. I guess we'll move here. Oh, there's also a dude there. But I don't think we can capture after an airdrop. We can pillage. We can't fight. There he is. Whoa, that was weird. And there's no movement cost to pillage, but yeah, we can't actually do anything like that. So I'm going to sit him here and guard my rocket artillery. Couple of mobile SAMs, so we don't want to do anything over there, so the planes will probably... Well, we do have interception on some of them, but they still won't do much in the way of damage. They just won't die. Which obviously has value, but... I feel like we've sacrificed a few too many units, and now our progression has slowed dramatically. Stock exchange is done here. This is in our chief military city, which is pretty good. So, I think what we'll do is dump out a few more XCOM squads. The mobility is great. We don't need any more bombardment. We just need more boots on the ground, as it were, and ones that can deploy to the front very quickly, especially given the distances involved over here. Ethiopia and France are friends. Well, good for them. The other thing we can do is we could puppetify Harar. It's not very big, and it'll take it a while to build the courthouse, so maybe we won't prioritize it. Addis Ababa would be nice, but it's still got 3 turns resistance. Sophia declared war on Indonesia. That's great. And truce is expired. We're getting a bunch of promotions and things. Wallada is still totally safe despite the fact that it got nuked. We'll go ahead and grab Barrage, and then we'll grab Volley as well. I mean, it slows down our ability to get, like, logistics or whatever. But when we do attack a city, it's nice to get maximum results on there. That being said, now that we've got planes and nukes and things, maybe I should actually just go up to logistics faster. Get someone who can destroy mobile SAMs faster. Makes a lot of sense. Rocket artillery is good, but follow me up with an XCOM squad, please, and thank you. Giant death robot. We don't need too many of them. But you know what? Let's get another one out there. They're high mobility. They don't get the same defensive bonuses, but they can be a lot of fun. Oh, and we got another one there. Great. Why don't we build a couple of jet fighters, actually? Since we lost our fighter earlier. Got another missile cruiser. Keep pumping those out. And that was our other destroyer, which is great. Now go to missile cruisers, especially since they can get to the front a little bit faster. I still think that we're going to prioritize targeting for naval units first. Because, again, naval superiority is what's going to win us the game in the end here. A giant death robot can mostly get shock, actually. Because it's mostly going to be on flat terrain anyway, because I don't think it gets defensive bonuses. Indeed, it doesn't. So whether it's on a hill or a forest makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. And, oh, we actually... Did we get Drill 2 for free? Oh, I wish I'd have gone up that route instead. Anyway, let's poke up over here. Good. Kabul is angry, but not in the red anymore. And that's literally our worker as well. Never belonged to anyone else. Well, I mean, it was captured by someone else, but we actually built that worker. We built that worker on rock and roll. Let's start doing some airstrikes over here. So, nuking that may not have been required, although we may have killed or weakened some units at the same time. I don't know. Probably a little bit on the goofy side. I'm going to save this nuke. Giant death robot is still resting up. Riga is being hit a little bit, but hardly worth mentioning. I could use this guy to grab some territory, but I don't think we need to do that yet. I might just leave him over here for now. No, but what are we going to do? I suppose once we peace out, we can move him to Gao and steal some territory or something. It would actually be nice. We'd probably want to grab our Gungu just to move troops through here, even though it's a pretty brutal bottleneck. And then we might be able to drop a citadel over here later when it's time. So you know what? Well, you've got a worker there. Let's move the worker out of there. Let's park you inside of Ottawa and just have you hang around. Giant death robot. I'll get you to very quickly move up to the front. Battleship. You're not going to be able to catch this navy. On the other hand, I mean, we're going to want the navy to be grouped up at some point for the follow-up war. So the battleship and the destroyer, we will get you to move forward. And this battleship can move forward as much as we can. Oh, there's like a shadow of this battleship that was left. Look. Did you guys see that? Maybe you can't see that on YouTube, but there's definitely a bit of an outline. Just some weird texture muddiness thing going on. And no one for us to destroy over here with our missile cruiser. Automate that worker. Yay, we've got growth, we've got happiness. That's the thing, I guess. Harar will never actually grow, because it's probably on gold focused. Still, Addis Ababa is better, and I don't want to not be able to bring this in because we've got temporary unhappiness from Harar. So I'm going to wait till Addis Ababa comes in first, build the courthouse, and then once that finishes, we'll get Harar on board, and get them to build their courthouse. Gold per turn, and an embassy. We have more than one die. Oops. Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, but you know what? Could you... How about some silver? How about you be less of a dick about it? Tell you what, though. You know what? I'll give you silver for dyes, silk, and crabs. Yeah, that's what I figured. Even with 2, like the deal he offered, he was asking for 2 things and a bunch of other crap. Ethiopia now has nukes. I still don't expect them to declare on us, but if they did, it'd be slightly more annoying. But they're down to 1 city, so they're hardly a threat anymore. Askia made peace with Sophia. Alright. Still losing money. Not quite as devastatingly fast as we were before, but definitely still happening. Battleship. Move up as much as you can. Hello, Songhai Carrier. Actually should have played that a little bit safer, because if I'd moved and left myself a move, I could have started the bombard, which may or may not be necessary with my missile cruiser here. No, it is. Definitely, we could have used the extra bombard. Our destroyer will be able to finish it off, but at the same time, it will take damage in return. I'm going to go ahead and help Riga. Riga is probably fine, but it makes sense to apply a few beats if we've got a chance over there. Yeah, because I don't think they've got enough bombard. I don't know if they've got bombers and stuff. Like, it's conceivable they might cause Riga to fall over, but probably not. And I think the goal here will actually just to be to take our war goals of Jane and Gao as quickly as possible. We'll consider Argun. Zanzibar is also in some trouble because of ships, actually, which is a little bit unfortunate. You rest a turn. You can definitely airstrike. You can also airstrike, as can you. And you're fine. Bring it all the way down to, well, as close to 0 as you can. This giant death robot, you're close enough to the front. Let's go and, A, protect our worker, but also give these guys a bit of a hard time. I'm going to go ahead and move this bazooka forward as well. The Sam has got to stay put, though, because it does not have enough hit points. Oh, because there's fallout. Who put all this fallout here? Because there's fallout, it's going to cost me all my movement. I hate when I don't get my tooltip anymore. Yeah, it cost me all my movement to go into the city. Or is it because there's a worker there? Well, tell you what, let's capture the worker to start off with. And yeah, I am out of moves because of fallout. So hopefully this thing is going to be, is going to survive. Go ahead and beat on the city once. And other than that, we'll just move our artillery as far forward as we can. Like this. I can't actually end in Kabul's territory because they hate me. So that'll just make them matter, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, really unfortunate. It is too bad that I screwed up that relationship. Mr. Worker, why don't you run away over here? Hopefully you'll be safe if we do that. Montgomery, you go ahead and... I don't feel safe enough here, but if we go here, we'll be able to cover all of our units, and you'll be slightly safer, which will be nice. Stock exchange in Mari is done. So we'll probably follow that up with... I mean, there's lots of things we may want to build. But I'm thinking we're going to go into the barracks arsenal. Again, it gives us happiness, which is good, but it also gives us another city that can just pump out unlimited units. Wallada built a workshop, which is nice. We could probably use a windmill as well, because there's a lot of buildings left to be built here. We also have tons of coal. You know what? Maybe we'll go directly into a factory. Can't really do the math. 2 hammers and a 10% boost, whereas 4 hammers and a 10% boost to everything. So yeah, do the factory first, and then do the windmill. Actually, you know what? Let's squeeze in a watermill first. It's pretty fast. And that's going to be okay. I think we have production focus kind of locked in everywhere, and we're not really micromanaging things, and hopefully that'll be okay. So, ban luxury cotton. I don't actually have cotton right now. Theoretically, I could have it later. I'm not even trading. No, we're getting it from... well, Carthage has it. Carthage has it. Okay. So I'd like to not ban cotton. Just because happiness is going to be pretty critical. But if we can pull this off... We do have a lot of votes. So, 4, 8, 18, 24, 30, 34, 40 votes in total. So if everyone votes against autocracy, I can't push it through. But if they're going to... Let's apply a little bit of nays over here. Let's try something like this. I suspect most people will vote against autocracy. That's a lot of happiness. You know what? Hold on. If we can get this to pass, then we'll get more public opinion in favor of this ideology, which could conceivably convince people to flip over. Possibly not. I don't know if this will also help us offset our own unhappiness. We're going to find out. We're going to try to pass autocracy. We are autocracy, right? As it asks, are you sure? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, autocracy. Seems like the sort of thing I would do, though, doesn't it? Silver connected for Zanzibar. Some peace. Manhattan Project. Yeah, we knew about that. All right, next turn. We are please waiting. We'll take this city next turn, assuming... All right. Assuming nothing happens to our XCOM squad. Carthage might be deciding to declare war on me. Now, I don't think they've got a tremendous troop. Oh, they're also at war. I refuse. That's an interesting possibility. War with Babylon. Yeah, that's really handy. Whoa! Things are happening all over. Oh, we almost lost the XCOM squad. But we didn't, which means we can still use it to take the city. In our peace deal, we might be able to get Argungu in part of the peace deal because it's such a small city. They might not be too concerned about that. XCOM squad can get... You know what, let's get an early cover on that. That'll be pretty handy. And we will drop you in here, but not quite yet. Let's get the city down to 0. There we go. Take it. Create a puppet. Got a lot of stuff in there. Very nice. Happiness, we're at plus 29. Oh, I'm thinking world ideology, autocracy passed. Oh, that's why we have a crap ton of happiness. Let's take a look over here. And here, we are the Inca. We are now content. Ah, you get 2 pips in favor of autocracy from the World Congress. That is a lot. So we end up with a lot of extra happiness. But not only that, look at that. ASCII is actually at minus 14. They're going to have barbarians that are spawning in there because they're revolutionary waves. So they'll either flip, which will actually put more ideological pressure on other people, or they won't. Honestly, well, I can't just steal it, unfortunately, because I can't drop and take an action. What I think I might do is... put an extra body around Riga. No, you know what? No, we have to have extra bodies around Jean to make sure it's okay. That looks like a hill over there. So we'll just park ourselves on that hill. Meanwhile, did we lose a ship over here? Oh, no. Different army. I didn't realize we had 3 that were moving up. Very confusing to me. Alright, move the battleship up as much as possible. Get the others in there to keep kind of flanking things. We'll keep the destroyer slightly more protected. We will take that guy out with the giant death robot, and then pull back with the giant death robot, and we'll move... Oh, we can't move the... Oh, we can't move on top of the worker, that's true. Well, we can move our bazooka on top of this hill. We won't be able to shoot, but that's okay. We'll end the turn for the giant death robot. That'll be fine. This rocket artillery can... Can we just one-shot it with the giant death robot? We can, so we'll do that. A bomber! Excellent. We'll actually have you rest. Make sure you guys are basically full. There we go. We'll take that kill over there. And is it safe for me to move my ships, my planes into Jane? That's a little bit of a risky move there. Yeah, we're not on a hill anymore. I was just trying to see if I could block some movement. Move this cruiser, that's fine. No. I think what we'll do is we'll just hit his units a bit. It'll help to encourage him to want to peace out. I don't like helicopters. They've got way too much movement. Nuclear missile does not have to do anything yet. This giant death robot, which has attacked this turn and therefore cannot attack again. We could have it wait here, but I may as well pull it out of bombard range. On the other hand, well, I suppose it could double artillery me and double helicopter me. It could conceivably kill this. I mean, again, I'm hoping to protect Riga, but Riga's far away from being destroyed yet, so I'll just pull back out of bombard range. Yeah, to maybe somewhere over here, where we're going to be in a good position to attack the helicopter. Although, as I say that, I should have ended on our caravan. It was maybe a little bit of a mistake. Yeah, I guess we'll move our planes up. There's a river crossing. He's got no units over here. You know what? Let's just take the risk. Let's move the planes up. It's a lot of valuable planes to lose if it goes badly. We don't have to necessarily move them all up, though, as I'm doing here. The ones that were damaged and were resting, that's fine. They can stay damaged. They can stay resting. Let's start scrubbing some terrain over here. That seems like a good idea. Also, because we have happiness, Addis Ababa is also out of resistance. So yes, I am sure we are going to put you on production focus. Put a courthouse in there. We've got so much happiness, we really could get our cities to be permitted to grow again. Start on a courthouse right away. Go to production focus. We might just go to a default focus soon. Actually, but not quite yet. No, Zanzibar fell. Oh, curse you. Jakarta, war with France, Ethiopia, the Iroquois, Monaco, it's going to fall. Let's advance a little bit more with these ships, because we might be able to just do a sudden war declaration and take it, like, out of someone. They might not be able to take Jakarta. This is all Iroquois. Wow, Indonesia's got nothing left. Holy crap. Okay, it's definitely the Iroquois that I gotta be worried about. It's a good thing they've been nuked a few times. Oops, no, not a jet fighter. Build some more nuclear missiles. We got tons of uranium. This is wonderful. Finished a bank. Go ahead and also throw down a stock exchange, please and thank you. How many turns of resistance here? 6 turns. Okay. Oh, and a promotion. Turns do take a little bit longer. XCOM squad. Oh, wherever I built you, there was no XP. Oh, this might have been a unit. I think that was a paratrooper I got for free. Right. We need to reassign our spy, though. What city-states are not my friends? Monaco, which is not particularly relevant. Sofia, which is our friend. Do we have a spy in you? We do. Can we coup? 85% chance. Let's coup. That was a success. Okay. Ragusa is... You are somewhere relevant. So we're going to move a spy into Ragusa. Oh, let's go by city name. There we go. We'll do that. You want science. We're in the lead with that, which is nice. You also want a trade route. We need 122. We don't have any money, so we're not going to do any bribes. Damn. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in the video here, and when we get back, we're going to keep pushing towards the Songhaian capital over here, and then it'll be a big question mark, because I was really counting on having Zanzibar. On the other hand, oh, if Jakarta falls to Indonesia, then it's actually, or not Indonesia, to the Iroquois, it's actually going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Because I can't just declare war and then take Jakarta without worrying about all these ships. On the other hand, I guess what I'd do is I'd swing all my ships to the south again, blow up all these carriers with all their stuff that they're grabbing, which would be a pretty big win, and then just pick up Jakarta later on. And we'll see how it goes. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.